welcome to episode 6 of the SnodaCast. I am your host, BlackShip56, and I, of course, been joined by Gallows. Say hello to everyone, Gallows. All of our zero viewers.
What's up, everybody?
And, of course, the one, the only, the dumbass that we can never seem to get rid of, Joe.
I know. You guys hate me, too.
Fair enough. And, of course, the one, the only, the myth, the legend, the asshole, Shadow. Alright, well, it can't be any SnodaCast without first going into weekly updates, so all I got a question for you is, how's everybody's week? Gallows, we're going to go ahead and start with you.
Weekly update. Everything's going good so
That's
far.
good.
Yeah,
Just how has your week been?
pretty much. My week's been good, actually.
Oh, well,
My
that's
week
good.
actually been really good. Working my ass off trying to make money, so
Of course.
pretty much that's it.
Well, yeah, that's the daily grind, man. My last paycheck, I made well over $1,000, so that was nice. But, Joe, how was your week, man?
Just surviving. I did have some Indian food.
That's good.
But turns out they have the folks make some good bread called naan, which I'm actually
Naan
use
is
to make
fantastic.
pizza.
Yeah, naan is
use.
really
I'm
good.
gonna use that shit to make pizza.
Yeah, that's really good for stuff like that. Alright, well, Shadow, how was your week, man?
It's been good, but my fucking heaters completely turned itself on.
Yeah. Well, that's always fun, right?
Yes, I totally love having it on it. Fucking appliances.
Yeah.
First
Alright.
start of the fucking that would turn itself on and off.
Alright. Well, before we get into Now Showing, I do actually have a minor correction to make. Last week we did say that Now Showing we had Last Night in Soho and Marvel's Eternals. It turns out Marvel's Eternals did not come out till this weekend, so we are going to continue to talk about it today. But for Now Showing, we have obviously our little new intro, which I myself created. We have The Eternals and The Harder They Fall, the new Netflix movie. So we're going to go ahead and just get over Eternals real quick. Joe, you actually have some spicy opinions. Keep it spoiler-free for our dear viewers out there.
Only for 2 payments in 1995.
Leave it spoiler free.
Okay, joking, but oh boy. Well, there were some scenes that I felt like that definitely dragged on a little longer than necessary, and well, Camille Najani, he's got the eyebrows, and it kind of sets up a really messed up reason why they didn't fight Thanos. But then again, it's like you think about it and you're like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing about the Eternals is I know that 2 Eternals did father Thanos. Or like mother, they were the parents of Thanos, and he has the deviant gene, hence the reason he looks different. So he is an Eternal. But my biggest thing is I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this one. I really don't have any interest in seeing it. I mean, it looks different from any Marvel movie.
Terrible.
Yeah, but I've been told it feels like it should have been 2 movies, and they put it into 1.
I'll tell you what, the end credit scene kind of hits you there.
Yeah, I heard that Harry Styles shows up in this movie. In the end credit scene.
Was that him?
That was Harry Styles, yeah.
Kit Harington, like, it's like, my family history's complicated, then you see, and you're like,
Well, yeah, he's Black Knight.
It
I
is
was
a
like,
little fun. Cool.
What's up?
There was an Eternal actually created vibranium.
That's true. There is an Eternal. He can create whatever element he can, or whatever element he knows about. He can create it. That is true.
I mean, some subplots I thought were kind of a little whack. I mean,
Yeah.
Festos,
Right.
but I'm not to debate social stuff of life.
Oh, the fact that he's gay?
I was trying to figure out how to walk eggshells around it, but
You don't. Dude, you can just say they're gay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
was
here
a
to
big part of
debate.
the marketing.
I'm not here to debate like should characters be the same sexuality as or not as their comic book counterparts. That's a whole different scenario. I'm not. here to
Well, they
discuss.
also gender swapped a couple characters too.
Yeah.
Like Salma Hayek's character is gender swapped. They've race swapped I don't know how many people. But yeah,
Seems like I thought she was gonna be a big deal in the movie, but they're just like, oh, she died, so the plot can continue.
That's technically a spoiler, my guy, but okay, cool.
Yeah, I apologize. Just for more.
I don't know what I heard about the movie was the fact that it wasn't as diverse as it should have been, something like that. Or the problem with it being too diverse. I don't know.
Right.
That's what I feel like. That's something that's not just about Hollywood in particular, but different day, different discussion. And
Yeah. So Shadow, what are
Yeah.
your thoughts? Are you excited to see Eternals?
If I ever have the money to go see it, unless I just say screw it, wait till it comes to Disney Plus.
You're gonna be waiting a while.
I the Black Widow, which I heard was on Disney Plus.
They just got it on Disney Plus like recently.
Okay.
Yeah, usually whenever the DVDs come out, then that's usually when they get it on Disney Plus within like a week or two after that. For free, you know.
My thing is, I refuse to watch the new Mulan.
Oh,
That's not-
I do too. I refuse to watch Black Widow. Well, I don't necessarily refuse to watch Black Widow. One of these days I will watch it, but like,
Mulan, no.
no, I don't want to watch Mulan in any way, shape,
I-
or form.
I,
But let's go ahead
a
and go
side
on to
effect-
our other movie. The
one side
Harder
effect
They
of
Fall.
this.
Joe.
Oh,
Going on to the next
here.
movie. The Harder They Fall is a new Netflix Western starring not Creedy. It's the guy who plays Kang the Conqueror in Loki. I forget his name. Something the second. It basically has a big ass cast. From what I've been told, it's a lot of fun. I'm actually super excited to eventually watch this movie. But it is a Western. So I'm super interested in it, mostly because Idris Elba is in it and he is playing the villain, which is a lot of fun. I love it when Idris Elba plays the villain. So
He plays.
I can recommend that. It's a really good movie. I just finished it today on the pool.
it's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I liked it a lot. The actors who played in it were good.
Right.
Yeah, the actors who played in it were good. All the whole story was actually really good.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
What?
there's a whole
Johnny
lot of
Mate?
there's a plot twist at the end of the movie. Just for the spoiler alert.
okay, so there's a plot twist. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told this film is actually really worth watching. It's a fun ride, from what I've been told. Shadow? Do you even know anything about it? No. Well, it is on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen, so you can actually go ahead and watch it right now. You do not have to wait for it to come out on streaming anytime soon. It is already on streaming Netflix. But let's go ahead and go into our first topic for tonight. Disney has announced that they have come up with a Twisted Wonderland animated series, actually in the form of an anime style, from Star Wars Vision creator. And this is going to be basically episodes. It's essentially going to be Disney princess stuff, but you know, I'm super excited about it. Even though I originally thought that they were going to do like a Wonderland Stranger Things kind of thing, because actually, if you think about it, Disney Plus doing their own version of Stranger Things with Wonderland would work perfectly. As Shadow and I in private we talked about, with a what if animation style. That would be super cool. Don't get me wrong, I
It
like
would
the
be-
anime thing.
And then I'm saying it now, Disney, if you're paying attention, We need a what if. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was what if Bucky took the gauntlet instead of anybody.
That's true. That would be an interesting one. What if Bucky took the gauntlet? Yeah, no, I agree, 100%.
I'm just saying.
No, that'd be
They
pretty
could have easily just been like, you could just pop this off.
fun.
I'm just saying, he could literally just like have an arm for every occasion. Like, oh, stealth. Okay, let me take this arm off. Oh, I need a power of the gods. Okay, give me a second.
Just pops on an arm made out of Uru.
Would he be worthy enough to use it?
Bucky? I mean, it really seems like you have to feel that you're worthy enough. Like, way down in
100%.
your subconscious. Because even Loki down in his subconscious feels like he's not worthy. And I think that's really what it is.
Plus, he's lucky.
Plus, he's lucky. That's also fair. But yes, I completely agree. Now, granted, this idea of a Twisted Wonderland kind of Star Wars Visions anime kind of style, it doesn't sound like a god-awful idea, 100%. I still think that a Wonderland Stranger Things vibe show with what if animation would be, like, so out there, and you could do so much with that. Like, put Dave Filoni on it, or put, Jon Favreau on it, put somebody creative, or just get a relative unknown. Like, put somebody creative on it, and I think you have a gold mine there that you have yet to strike. Because everybody's still, I don't know if anybody's still looking for a Stranger Things show. I know that Stranger Things Season 4 is coming out soon. But go ahead, Shadow.
But we need somebody who matches the energy of Jimmy Carrey, who was younger.
Fair to play Mad Hatter.
Well, yeah.
I agree.
As long as it's not Johnny Depp.
I don't know. I didn't mind Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. He looked okay. It just
He's Whack and Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka is a different story, but I will say this: I don't necessarily. I wouldn't mind someone that could match. Honestly, Jim Carrey would not be a bad Mad Hatter. The only other person I would say maybe to get Mad Hatter would be, I don't know, Dana Carvey. If you're going to do a voice acting, I think Dana Carvey could do something. I think he could definitely do something with the Mad Hatter. If you are going to cast the Red Queen, though, I have a suggestion.
There was somebody else I was thinking for the Mad Hatter.
Who's up? Who else?
I think you might like the decision.
Nicolas Cage.
Mark Hamill.
Oh
Mark
my
Hamill?
god, yes!
Oh, that
Mark
would be
Hamill as the
great.
Mad Hatter would be pretty good, actually.
Mark Hamill as the Mad Hatter would be fan-fucking-tastic. I would
Can't go
love
too.
that.
You can't go too Joker though.
No, and that was the problem that we had with
No, I'm
him
just
playing
talking about the
Skeletor.
fact that you can bring that energy.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, 100%. I agree.
The Joker energy, yes.
Yes, just don't go full Joker. That's the only problem I would
don't.
have with it.
Full Joker.
Yeah.
Never.
I will never go full Joker unless you're playing Joker. That's my only thought process.
Mostly on anime.
If you want Red Queen, though, I genuinely think you can get Kara Strong. Tara Strong.
I gotta look up here,
Strong.
dog.
She voices Timmy in Fairly Odd Parents.
Harley Quinn.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Tommy. She voices Harley Quinn. Yeah. Tara Strong.
I'll be back, guys. I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Ain't
Okay,
it
buddy.
familiar?
Remarkably good for 48.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal voice actress. I think she would be a good choice, or Nancy Cartwright would be another good choice for the Red Queen.
What was her ex prowess?
Nancy Cartwright is known for voicing Bart Simpson.
Like,
Okay, I could see it.
Christian, eat my shorts.
Joe, suck a dick.
Whoa, whoa. I was taking the playground insults. We don't have to go that far.
I always go that far.
Please, Joker, make me. Make me.
Anyways, now I will say this. Just random thought out there. have Sam Jackson voice the White Rabbit. That would be fucking hilarious.
I'm late, motherfucker.
You're late, motherfucker.
That would be funny, but if it
would
has
be
to be kid
so
friendly, though.
out of nowhere. It would be,
I'll be back
so
later.
funny. All right.
Okay, if we can't get Sam Jackson, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart to voice the White Rabbit. That would be funny. I can see that.
That would be pretty fun.
Get Dwayne The Rock Johnson to voice the Tweedles.
Do you even live, bro?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
Reminds me, I need to finish watching Fatherhood.
Yeah. I heard it was pretty decent. But yeah, no, this general idea, Twisted Wonderland, is not a bad show idea, especially coming from the guy who did Star Wars Visions, which I have yet to watch, but I heard is really, really good.
It is.
Yeah, Star Wars Vision is really good, actually.
Yeah. But I will say
They're
this.
thinking about
Go ahead.
they're thinking about making another anime too, Disney Plus. Besides Wonderland, they're also thinking about making one other anime. I do not know what it's called, but I think Disney's trying to incorporate themselves into the animated world, into the anime world.
Yeah,
And stuff like
I
that.
think that's a very thick water to tread. Don't get me wrong, you can have all the financial backing in the world. If fans don't like it, you're gonna sink. There's you know how many thousands and thousands of animes there are? Oh my god. Like,
It's not even just that, but
yeah.
I understand that Disney has the giant lawyers too.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's enough people in the world that would be like, yeah, go ahead, motherfucker, try it.
Yeah. No, I agree. 100%. But if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and go
Oh,
to our
no.
next topic. Unless you guys want to continue to talk about this.
Oh no, I'm good now.
Good. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, on to our next topic. The Book of
Congratulations.
Boba Fett has its official first trailer, and it is coming to us this December. And I have to say, I'm super digging what they're doing with this show. It's not necessarily a Mandalorian ripoff, which I like. This is more of a kind of like a Godfather, like mobster movie in a way. And I dig that, because if you're doing something like taking over Jabba's throne, you have to make it a mobster movie. Like a mafia kind of thing. And I think that's really what they're going for, and I super, super, super appreciate it for doing that. So I'm very excited to see what they do with these 6 episodes. I don't think they're going to be doing anything with Bo-Katan, which is fine. I don't want that to really be resolved until Season 3 of Mandalorian. I think Season 3 of Mandalorian should be mostly about that. Mostly because Mandalore, this is Boba Fett. I want Boba Fett to do Boba Fett shit, not Mandalorian shit, you know? So that's kind of my whole thing.
Yeah.
But I still think that Disney is doing great with their Star Wars shows. What do you guys think?
I've got
My opinion on the whole Boba Fett thing is the fact that it's been proven that doesn't he become like the head of the Mandalorians later on in his life?
Yeah, but you got to remember all the extended Legends lore is done. They no longer exist. So it's not that they can't take from it, but no, I think this Boba Fett's gonna mostly stick his head under the ground, stay low, stay underground, just kind of run Jabba's thing, and then go from there.
That's the thing, is that's really a side of the Star Wars universe we have not seen.
Exactly, this mobster mentality. Good.
I was just saying, I'm really pumped for it because that's gonna be a side that's gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a whole new area to like discover.
Well, it's kind of like what The Mandalorian did. The Mandalorian in its first season's like, oh my god, this is like a bounty hunter show. And then it eventually became into this grand scale thing, so I can appreciate that. But like, it kind of shows, something that everybody's been kind of wanting to see, like a bounty hunter-esque, down, gritty, dirty Star Wars, like, yeah, there's a few references here and there, but there's not that many lightsabers. Hell, we didn't get a lightsaber until season 2, and that was with Ahsoka Tano.
Yep.
And then later
Giancarlo.
on, with Giancarlo Esposito, but that was the Darksaber, and then of course we also have, but I'm talking about like an actual lightsaber, not
Darksaber.
not the Darksaber. Darksaber is something. But yeah, so I think personally, they're doing everything right. Anything that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are touching right now with Star Wars seems to go really well, because I feel like they're mostly keeping Kathleen Kennedy offset, and she doesn't really get much say beyond how much money you need. You know, basically.
Thank you, based being.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Kathleen Kennedy
They
really
learning
needs to
from
be
their
a part of this.
mistake.
Yeah, exactly. And I would love if Jon Favreau or Dave Filoni stepped up as the head of Lucasfilm. That would be perfect. But I don't think it's going to happen, only because even though Kathleen Kennedy has kind of proven that she can't really, that she's kind of screwed herself over whenever it comes to the whole.
She's good at the business part of it, but not the creative process.
Exactly. And she hired way too many people, and if she got fired, they would all walk, and then they'd have to rehire half the
Or
staff.
so it's weird.
I will say that if there's gonna be they should at least explain how the hell that survived. Unless they already did that.
No, they haven't explained it yet, and a lot of people are hoping that they explain it in the show. And here's the thing. I think personally, if you want to try to make it your own story, keep it basically, just make it a throwaway line like, oh, yeah, something ate it and I escaped. Now, on to our next business. That's what I think they should do. I don't think they should make a big deal out of it. Don't get me wrong, that's definitely fan servicey, but I still think it would be more in line with Boba Fett being like, yeah, I'm a badass, so what? You know, like, I think that's how it is. Now, I would like to explain further on how he lost his armor. That's something I would like. Or how we think he was staying with a lot of the Sand people, the Tusken Raiders. And I think personally that would be an interesting like flashback to do, but I don't necessarily think him escaping the Sarlacc pit should be more than he found an opening, he took it, therefore he lived. I think if you're going to explain anything,
He's a badass.
Yeah, no, just make him a certified badass. Just be like, yeah, I'm a badass. I found a way to get out. So what? And then
In the extended universe, it was Dengar that fished him out of there.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So
Kind of the bigger question. If
I
Dengar
think
even
it might be
exists
like
in
a
canon.
crate dragon. I think a crate dragon ate the Sarlacc that he was in, and while it was like opening its mouth, he found a way to get out, and therefore he just kind of went out. I think that's genuinely what happened. That's just me. What do you guys think? I'm super excited for the show. I'm super pumped.
I'm ready for it.
Bring it the fuck on.
I agree. Gallows?
I'm ready for the movie. I think the whole gangster mafia thing would fit perfectly with the whole thing.
Well, I mean, it's a show. It's on Disney Plus. I would love it as a movie. The movie, like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie, that would be perfect. But I think a show would work better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cover more with a show.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. All right, on to our next topic. If you guys are ready.
Do it.
All right, it is official. We are getting Boondocks 3. They have also confirmed that Norman Reedus and his co-star are coming back, as well as the director of the original first two are coming back for this movie, and I'm super pumped for it. I think that this is going to be an interesting idea, even though that they originally swore it off. They feel like there was no more to do. As Shadow said, the original creator said, he didn't want to have the curse of a trilogy.
Well, that's the thing. It was I can't remember the other guy's name. Go down.
Sean Patrick Flannery.
I don't know if you heard that. Sean Patrick Flannery.
Yeah, Sean Flannery. Yeah.
Confirmed themselves that they did not want to do another movie.
Right.
And that did bum me out for a while, but now it's like, oh, we're going to see them come back. It's going to be like
And they even said that they're coming back to a modern world, so it's not like they're gonna do anything where they're younger, like, you know. I mean, granted, you know, Reedus is what, pushing 50, I think?
He still doesn't look like it. That's the weird part.
That is the weird part, yeah. But no, I definitely think it would be interesting to see them react to a modern world, for sure. I don't think necessarily make them the butt of a joke. If anything, make the world the butt of the joke. But my thing is if they don't bring back Willem Dafoe, I'm going to be very pissed.
See, here's my thing. I don't want to see them bring the father still. Did he die?
Did he die?
Who died?
Maybe he did. Somebody look that up.
Yeah.
I don't remember dying part.
I mean, you at least got to put him back as a cameo in some way, shape, or form. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least have Willem Dafoe cameo. Come on.
That's my thing. I already know it's gonna happen, but these new age kids are gonna learn the prayer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. At one point in my life, I knew it word for word. I am still proud to say that I knew it at one point, word for word.
Right. I need to sit down and fully watch all of them instead of in pieces, because I've seen bits and pieces of both movies as a whole. I've never seen them all the way through, though. I need to eventually sit down and watch them. If any of our viewers are interested, last I checked, the Boondock Saints 1 and 2 are on both. They are both on Amazon Prime Video, included with Prime. So you should be able to watch them there. Gallows, do you have any thoughts, comments, concerns on Boondock Saints 3 happening?
Oh, the Boondock Saints 3 movie? I mean, that'd be a really good movie to watch.
Yeah.
My only concern is who are they fighting now? Because the first one was about fighting against the mafia. Well, a mafia group. And then the second one was about his father's past. Their father's past. And now it's just wondering who they're going to be fighting now, though.
They brought up maybe the idea of a politician or politicians, which would be interesting. Fighting corrupt government in some way, shape, or form, I think would be fair. But
It's actually pretty relevant to today.
it would be. It'd be a little. I think it would be a little too preachy. As long as they don't go too preachy with it, I think they should do it okay. I think if they keep it relatively subtle, like don't make it very obviously someone, you know, okay, unless you're gonna be tongue-in-cheek, don't go the Machete route. Don't do the Robert De Niro Texas governor thing. Texas senator. Don't go that far unless you're gonna be tongue-in-cheek about it.
I need some context about Robert De Niro's Texas governor.
Watch Machete and you will find out my context.
I almost did.
It's on
Machete.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, Machete is on Hulu, and then Machete Kills is on Netflix.
Machete don't Netflix and Machete.
Machete don't text. And I think they made a space one too.
They were going to, and they still haven't done it yet. And I want my Machete in space. I want my Machete in space.
Why did they do it? I think I've seen a movie of it.
No, they had that preview of it before Machete Kills starts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Think we can have a CGI Burt Reynolds?
Nah. No, the main villain is going to be Mel Gibson. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, that's accurate.
Well, he was the villain in the second one too, so like he becomes the villain in the third one. I think personally you need to do it because Danny Trejo is pushing 70. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it for much longer.
He's another one that doesn't. I'm not gonna say he looks extremely young, but he still does not look like he's 70.
No, he doesn't. He actually looks pretty good for 70. I will agree to that.
He does.
But I think Robert Rodriguez needs to really get on to it. I think personally, if Robert Rodriguez is bored out of his fucking mind right now, make Machete 3. Come on, man. We need the Machete. We need the Machete trilogy. Just make it happen. That's the only thing I ask you for. Please. That and an autograph. That's all I want. Robert Rodriguez, if you're listening right now, please. Anyways, on to our next topic, if you guys are interested.
What? Nah, it's trash. F tier. Get it out of here.
Joe, I will kill you. Anyways, our next topic is Morbius had its second trailer, which ironically is almost a year after we gotten the first trailer. And this one shows a little bit more. It's confusing the fuck out of me, depending on what universe he is in. Is he in the MCU or is he not? Because we have the Daily Bugle from the Raimiverse, but yet we also very clearly have references to Venom, and then we also very clearly have Oscorp text from freaking from the Andrew Garfield universe, and then on top of that we have Michael Keaton as Vulture in this as well. So I am so confused as to where Morbius takes place on any timeline. And
would Morbius takes place inside the new one?
I don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. We still don't know. So, but that being said, other than those confusing tidpoints, go ahead.
From comics, it was based in New York and other places. They literally given just we got a new place for 2 issues.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. I will say this: I am actually I am more excited about this movie now than I was originally with the first trailer, which was a fine trailer. This one seems to give me more of like what type of tone they're going for, and I do like the little stinger where, like, this guy goes, "What the hell are you?" And he goes, "We are Venom," and he like snarls, shows his face, and he goes, "No, I'm just kidding. I'm Dr. Morbius at your service." And I was like, okay, you have a sense of humor. I give you that. That's pretty decent. And it looks like this film is gonna keep it relatively serious, but I think it's definitely gonna have some lighthearted moments and definitely gonna have some fun action. I'm loving the special effects in this movie, oddly enough. I'm loving his transformation. He looks fucking fantastic. I think this is gonna be a far better superhero role or a far better comic role for Jared Leto than Joker or anything else, in my opinion.
Oh man, don't even give me on the whole Joker shit. The whole Joker thing, bro.
My only issue with his Joker, the damage tattoo forehead. That's it. That's the only issue I had. I did not like it. Other than that, I was okay with everything. But every time I saw that damage.
He was good in the past. Something.
I think they could have did better. I think they could have done somebody better, basically, on the whole Joker situation.
I agree.
When I first heard about it, when he was gonna play in there, I was like, "You serious? You're gonna put a dude who plays music inside a movie like that?"
Well, he's a method actor.
I didn't really think he was a pretty good. I didn't think he was gonna be a good actor for that movie. But,
have you seen Dallas?
People say he
Buyers
was.
Club?
Some people don't.
Dude, he's actually a really good actor. It's just he picked some of the worst roles. That's the only problem. He's actually a really good actor. Like, from what good roles he has, he does really, really well. It's just he sometimes picks the weird shit, and it doesn't work out all that well. It's kind of like Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage sometimes picks some of the craziest fucking shit that he can ever fucking pick. But he's a good actor. So I would say Jared Leto, and I hate to do this, I would say Jared Leto is probably this generation's Nicolas Cage. That's just my opinion.
Except his hair isn't a bird.
His hair isn't a bird. I agree. I'm just saying.
That's where I'm gonna agree with you.
That's where you're gonna disagree.
Was not as bad as everybody gives him shit for.
No, I said Nicolas Cage is a good actor. He just picks bad roles. That's the only
Not the
problem.
bees, not the bees.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my last one.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right. Oh my God, no! Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah, they're in my eyes. I love my eyes. If you're gonna do Nicolas Cage, you gotta do it right. Anyways, that being said, what did you guys think of the Morbius trailer?
It was good. I liked it. I'm ready for the whole movie to come out.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Shadow. Shadow, you were gonna say something?
Saying I'm
You're excited for it?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Joe, what did you think?
I'm kind of thirsty.
Okay, and that's all the processes from Joe we're gonna get. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our next topic. The Netflix,
Well, I meant like I'm thirsty for
Netflix's
tomato juice.
live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender has officially has its first casting as Daniel Kim is going to be playing Fire Lord Ozai. And for those of you that are interested and or worried, M. Night Shyamalan is not touching this series. It is going to be the original creators. They are going to do. They're going to do the show running for this series on Netflix. What do you guys think of this casting? I think it's perfect. I genuinely think it's a good casting choice.
I like, but here's my thing: is with how shitty that thing was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna recognize. Because you're always gonna have that thought, like, what if it's as shitty as the movie before it?
Right.
That's what I was
like
thinking. That's what I was worried about. The movie being shitty because the first one they made was shitty as fuck.
It's not going to be a movie. It's a whole ass series, like a whole Netflix series.
God.
Like the original showrunners are coming back to do this.
Well, you don't think, hey, let's turn this cartoon into a show that's live action.
That's fair, but I think having the original showrunners come back for this is not necessarily a terrible choice.
No, it puts me at ease.
It puts me a lot more at ease.
But it gives me a thought, like, what if?
Oh, yeah, no, that's always going to be scratching in the back of my brain until I watch the show. But, you know, I still think it's a good casting choice for Fire Lord Ozai, who's not really in the show much until the end. So I think that casting him as the main villain, the main antagonist that gets built up and built up and built up, I don't think is a bad
Ozai
idea.
Absent than my father was.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering who's gonna play his brother though. That's what I wonder. Who they're gonna
Oh, Uncle Iroh. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird as shit. I think Danny DeVito would be a fan-fucking-tastic Uncle Iroh.
Danny DeVito being a fan. Really? You
He can already do the voice.
Yeah, I think Danny DeVito would be a good choice for Uncle Iroh.
So anyway, Prince Zuko, I started blasting. Oh, I ruined it.
Yeah, Joe, thank you. Anyways, I think personally Uncle
You
Iroh...
ruin a lot of things.
Here's the thing. If you're going to go for, like, name recognition, if they can get him, Anthony Hopkins would be a fantastic Uncle Iroh.
I could see it.
I could see it. That's the thing.
I could see the facial hair.
I can
Wait,
see
here's my
Anthony
thing.
Hopkins.
Hurt a lot of people, myself included,
Yeah.
but we have to have that song.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Bravo
agree.
Soldier Boy, exactly.
Soldier Boy, yeah, exactly. I agree. If we don't have that song in some way, shape, or form, it's not going to be worth it. But I don't think they're going to cast a white guy as Uncle Iroh. I think they are going to cast an Asian guy. And, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're going to cast an Asian guy, Chow Yun Fat, Benedict Wong, or Jackie Chan.
I think Jackie Chan. I go with Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan would have to put on some mega weight.
Or put on a fat suit.
I think that they might do that with Jackie Chan.
Yeah. What were you
I think they
saying,
might
Shadow?
end him put him in a fat suit.
What were you saying, Shadow?
I would love to see Jackie Chan in that role
Yeah.
because he gives us that, like, real life Iroh feel.
Oh, yeah. Now, I will say this, Benedict Wong would be a great choice, too. He already kind of looks like him a little bit, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to deny that. I'm just like, Jackie Chan really gives you that feel.
Oh, yeah, no, I 100% wholeheartedly agree. My biggest thing is, if they don't get Aang right, if they don't get the core trio, if they don't get Aang, Katara, or Sokka right, you have failed. In my personal
Pauly Shore, Sokka. Change my mind.
Pauly Shore as Sokka, I will fucking kill you. He's too old anyways. I personally think, and this is just
He used
me,
to do Surfer too. Shit.
I think, and hear me out, I personally think Timothy Chalamet would be a decent Sokka, or Finn Wolfhard would not be a bad choice for Sokka. I can see Finn Wolfhard. The only other person I would say would maybe be fuck, I blanked on his name. He's a really good modern child actor as well. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But anyways, I think those two would be decent choices for Sokka. Wouldn't you guys?
Question is, who'd be a good choice for Aang and Katara and then Toph too.
Okay, Toph, I feel should be played by
Megasonic Teenage Warhead actress.
Too old.
She can have the attitude.
I would agree.
What's up?
If she was younger, I would agree with
Oh
that.
yeah, 100% I agree.
She can have the rebellious attitude.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. If she was younger, or if they aged up Toph, then it would work. But I don't see them aging up Toph. Now, Aang, I think...
Those definitely have to nail.
Yeah. I would say Aang... Damn. The kid from Jojo Rabbit, the kid who played Jojo, he'd be a decent choice.
Did the kid who played JoJo be a decent choice? I don't think so. When I watched the movie,
he was a
he was a good actor and all, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
Is
he
he
would
wearing
be
a
a
mask?
decent choice. Because he's on a bus, dumbass.
Oh, you have to be so mean. It hurts my
Shut up,
feelings,
bro.
Christian.
Joe, I don't give a shit about your feelings. Since when have you known me to give a shit about your feelings?
A little bit.
Muy poquito.
As a
Muy
friend, I
poquito.
mean.
Well, as a friend, yes. I'm talking about on the podcast. When have I ever given a shit about anybody's feelings here? Anyways, that being said, I think the kid who played JoJo and Jojo Rabbit would be a decent choice to play Aang. I don't know. I think getting an unknown kid that has the chops for it, I think could definitely work in Aang's favor. But beyond that, Katara, I could see...
Aquafina.
She's too old.
Wait. No,
Aquafina would be a better, like, gender-bent Sokka.
but what would her name be? Socket?
I don't know. But I still think... Oh, man. I'm trying to think. No, Aquafina would be fucking hilarious as the chick who says there is no Warren Bossing say. That would be
Julian?
funny. Yeah,
You mean Julie?
Julie, yeah.
That would actually be so fucking accurate.
I'm
I
fucking
know.
done.
No,
Who would play as the Boulder?
The Boulder, I swear to God, has to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you cannot get Stone Cold Steve Austin to play the Boulder, you have messed up.
Just bronze him a little.
If they didn't mind the color change, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson would be hilarious as the Boulder. That would be
Or not
funny.
even Mike Tyson. He was the dad on Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh,
That's Terry
Terry
Crews.
Crews.
Terry
Terry-
Crews would be a good Mike Tyson.
Terry Crews would be a great
the
the Boulder. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
That
As
would
long
be
as
awesome.
as long as he gives a low-key shout out to Old Spice by saying, "The boulder has power."
That would be good, actually. I could totally see Terry Crews playing the Boulder, and I don't think he's doing much of anything. I think you could get Terry Crews to play the Boulder.
I think he's done a
Come on,
celebrity D&D.
we need to see this Terry Crews as the Boulder.
Oh my God, yes, I agree.
He almost was Doomfist in Overwatch.
Oh man, that's awesome.
He does a lot of voice.
You know who they originally based the Boulder off of, though, right? Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, I figured they did.
Oh, it's funny. The boulder would almost be Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, that too. Like they based him off of a wrestler in
Yeah,
general.
the boulder.
Oh yeah, the Boulder's gonna kill you, kid. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Well,
That's
not
the funny
Hulk
part.
Hogan wouldn't fly around these days.
The base of The Rock with Macho Man's personality.
Yeah. I agree that would work.
Yeah.
I had fun slaying Macho Man Randy Savage Dragon in Skyrim.
Now, here's the big thing. Who would play Ty Lee? This is the biggest question of them all.
Wait, which one was Tylee?
The
Tylee was
gymnast
the
one.
flexible one, right?
Yeah, she was the flexible one.
Yeah,
Who?
role from Kick-Ass.
Chloe Grace
Dick
Moretz?
I could see it.
Was that
I
her?
could see it.
Kick-Ass?
Yeah, that was her in Kick-Ass. I could
Hey,
see it,
hey.
actually.
I need to watch this so bad.
They're really good.
Dude.
Even the second one. I think the second one gets a lot of shit, in my opinion.
Jim Carrey was like, he regretted it being one of the guys in that movie.
He was in Kick-Ass 2, and then he kind of went back on it. He's like, it was the most violent movie I ever did, and you shouldn't go see it. And I'm like, okay,
Dude, there's
fuck
much
off, dude.
worse There's much more violent movies in history.
Yeah, and he doesn't even do all that much. Like, yeah, he knocks some poor dude's teeth out with a baseball bat, but then he ends up getting his fucking ass killed. So whatever. Anyways, that being
Maybe
said,
Dean's itself.
that being said,
Also, I've
I
sneezed so
think-
much and so hard, my jaw hurt.
hold on, he's gotta leave. So, in my personal opinion, I think. Sorry. Who do you
Sorry
think
about that, I left
should play
Prepared because I
Azula?
couldn't understand you.
Who should we get to play Azula?
Who can play as the most toxic little lady in the series? Who can give us the reason why us guys secretly like toxic women? I know one of you is
Who
about
are
to make a
you
joke,
talking
don't you? Azula. And I swear, I could see Krishna shut up, say a crack wise about me saying.
All I'm gonna say is you know where my clicker is.
Exactly.
That is a good question.
It'd be an
It's in
interesting
your pillow.
casting choice,
It's under your.
actually. Yeah.
It's under your pillow.
I really don't want to say Mila Djokovic
Mila Jovovich?
because
No.
yeah, Djokovic.
No, I don't see that. No.
No,
Good development though.
she was Chris Redfield's sister in the movies. That actress.
No, she was Alice.
No, not Mila Jovovich. The other actress. Oh.
on,
I know
huh?
who you're talking about. I think Alexandra Daddario, I think is her name. Daddario. She should play. Okay, cool. I don't have to wake up early tomorrow morning. That's awesome. I don't have to be at work till
Okay.
8 o'clock.
Bad news is you're stuck with us.
And with that being said, this is the end of the SnodaCast. Thank you for joining
No. Whoa, whoa. I can't see who.
Anna Delroy. That's her name. No, it was Allie Larder. Allie Larder. That was Claire Redfield.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay. I can see that working. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I could see that work. Now, what's her name? The one that's dating Zuko. Who would she be?
May.
Yeah, who
Ooh.
could play May?
Excellent
Who could be
question.
gothy? Who would be a good gothy chick though?
Not Mila Kunis.
No. Well, Mila Kunis, I could see doing it. I don't know.
First question: Who would be playing Zuko though?
Ooh, that's a good question. I still
Okay,
think
here-
bring back Dante Basco,
If
but
we're
he's too old.
doing gender bent, Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose.
As Zuko?
Zuko? Are you
If it
sure?
was-
No, she doesn't have the act. She doesn't have the acting chops to pull off the emotional shit, though.
No, but she could bring the pain in.
She could. I agree to that.
She does have the face for it.
She does have the face for it. I can also agree to that. I would say.
Cole Sprouse.
Did you say Cole Sprouse?
He has been doing more of a dark turn with his movies.
Yeah. I mean, I saw him in Riverdale. He's like,
No,
oh,
Okay. You
movie-
play a dark character on Riverdale?
Yeah, he plays Jughead.
I give my man respect.
No, there was this like extremely dark movie that's recently come out, and he was in it.
Eh.
Give me a
I
second.
personally think a good Zuko would be what's his name that played Damon in Vampire Diaries.
His
he
brother
wasn't
only
too
like a
old.
couple years older than me.
What is the actor's name that played as Damon?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Damon.
He wasn't. It was. I don't think he was old. Like old.
He's
the
too
way he is
old. That's the thing. He is
He's-
too old.
now. Yeah,
What's his name?
I think he'll be.
Ian Somerhalder.
Ian Somerhalder. I think would be a perfect Zuko.
I could see it.
I could definitely see it.
Okay. Just gotta post this in general and see how old you
I mean,
guys
you
remember this
like,
guy.
after series for the firefights. I can't remember what the fuck they're called right now. It's like
The
something.
the Keto Kai, or something like that.
Yeah, it's a Keto Kai.
I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called, but I don't know. There's so many good actors that can play him, but
Yeah, the recent movie he was in was 5 Feet Apart. It was definitely one of his more darker roles.
Jesse McCarthy.
McCartney.
Really? McCartney.
No, I'm not suggesting for a thing. I was saying, how old are you guys to remember the Nickelodeon's Kid Choice Awards? He was.
Dude, I
Host
do
somewhere.
remember that. That's fucking.
He's only 34.
Oh man.
I thought he'd be older than that now. Damn.
I thought he was too. Jesus.
Apparently, in December, he was negotiating to play against typecasting in the role of Prince Zuko in M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender.
Yeah.
But then Dev Patel kind of beat him to the punch. I think.
I don't know. I was just wondering, what good kid actor do you have to be able to play these roles though?
Carney is a Young Justice.
Here's my thing. Is we better have Appa.
Oh yeah.
If Appa's
Yeah,
done right, then it's not gonna work.
Watch
Yeah,
Appa
that's
just be the name of a
me worry
near
about
ship.
about the series is the CGI work that they have to put through because of Appa.
Well, they have some like here, hold on. So they have some like artwork design already mocked up. That's a pretty good artwork design. That's a sketch work. That's a sketch work for them.
Carney was Roxas.
But anyways, so
I'm good down to continue.
So
If need be.
they're saying Sokka's 15, Katara's 14. Oh, that was in the animated show, so it looks like they're gonna age him up just a little bit. Katara is now the
A little
older
bit, though.
sibling. No, they're gonna flip it. Katara is now the older sibling at age 16, and Sokka is your younger brother at age 14, and Aang will still be 12. Well, technically 112.
Man. I don't see how that makes any sense. Why
Why
switch
change
the
it?
age roles? Yeah, why switch the age roles between
Sokka and
between the two
Katara?
brothers?
Well,
Yeah, between the brothers.
I don't know, honestly. That doesn't make sense to me either. I mean, don't get me wrong, she was definitely more mature than Sokka, but that doesn't mean you have to age her up.
Yeah.
How old
I
would
think
Aang? Wait a minute.
He'd have to grow up really fast. So yeah, he's gonna be a bit childish, simply because he had to help protect the village.
Right.
True.
And
True,
eating
but
non-GMO products.
I think they just should keep the age the same for both of them.
Yeah. Well, okay. They say it shouldn't change their dynamic, since she was also the more mature one, which is basically what I said. However, the larger age gap between Katara and Aang does raise some questions about the romantic ending the two share in the original series. Of course, this might all be hearsay, but it's still interesting to consider. It is, however, I mean, it's only a 4-year age gap. Technically, a 4-year
But even
age
at that,
gap.
even at that, it's still going to be looked upon as shameful because he's 12 and she's 16, and they both end up gaining feelings for each other throughout the show. So,
Well, it's not even just that, but I really hope that, and I really hope people remember this book. But it was the Book of Water later on in the series where Katara learns bloodbending. I really hope they capture that dark part.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
no, I also agree 100%. If they don't capture that, it's not going to be worth it. There's so many
yeah.
different elements from the show that they would need to capture, and
I joked like when I was little, like that the lady and Katara basically became necromancers, but then I actually learned what necromancers actually are.
yeah. All right, well, we've been spending actually quite a lot of time on this topic.
Yeah,
so let's go ahead
we
and
have.
go into our next topic. A little bit more fun, a little less casting and stuff like that. But
It does
Alright.
help that Avatar is big as topic.
yeah.
We could probably pull a whole episode out of it.
Oh, yeah, no, we could definitely get a whole episode out of it for sure. Alright, on to our next topic. Hocus Pocus 2 is officially being casted, and we actually have some of the cast in there. Of course, we have Brett Midler and the whole original Witch cast coming back. But on top of that, we also have... Give me a second. Hocus Pocus 2, Disney sequel. We also now have Tony Hale, Hannah Waddingham, and Sam Richardson. Richardson, is most recent thing was the Tomorrow War, and Tony Hale is, well, Tony Hale. A lot of people know who Tony Hale is. And I think that's actually perfectly good casting, though granted they're a little old, so I don't know if we're going to be getting kids again. So, and that was kind of the main appeal of Hocus Pocus, was it was kids. So I don't know what they're going to do this time around. Don't get me wrong. Go ahead.
no, I think they might just age jump it. They might just, since Hocus Pocus 2 was about the kids, they're younger. Well, Hocus Pocus 1 was about them being younger or whatever. I think they just might age jump it and throw them as the original cast, the original protagonists as adults, and they have their family now, and whoever's gonna be playing their kids. You know what I mean? I just think that's how it's gonna go.
I don't think that's gonna happen because, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely more than it's definitely always possible. I agree that would be an interesting thought to go for. Maybe it's like, oh, they're having to do this again, and like there is a group of kids, but like I think personally, what would make it interesting is actually have the witches win a little bit at the very beginning. Like as soon as they come back, the kids that bring them back are, honest to God, I think if you want to go darker, you can have them killed for their essence.
Just treat them like Hansel and Gretel.
Exactly.
I think they would do that. I think they would just have the kids who bring them back get killed in the beginning.
No,
because,
I agree.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense. That's personally my opinion. I think that would be fairly interesting. Have them have a little bit of a victory at the beginning. I wouldn't say go too dark with it though, because like, don't get me wrong, the original had some dark moments, but it was mostly lighthearted. It was mostly, you know, it had its lighthearted moments, and I think that's the biggest thing you're gonna have to do with Hocus Pocus 2. I think you have to recapture that essence of, yeah, we got some really fucked up shit here, but we're mostly gonna keep it light and friendly for the kids. Like, I think this being a PG-13, which I don't know if it is, I think a PG-13 wouldn't be too bad. That way you can still go pretty dark, but you don't have to go too dark.
It can also get away with one F word.
They could. I don't think Disney's ever gonna do that though.
No, I just meant like in other movies.
Yeah, in other movies they could. I personally think a PG-13 for Hocus Pocus 2 would not be a bad idea, especially because you could definitely get a little bit more dark and creative with it. But I'm gonna leave the panel. I'm gonna leave this to you guys. What all do you guys think? What would you like to see? What all do you think about Hocus Pocus 2?
Oh, here's my thing. Is Hocus Pocus, the first one, had a lot of ditziness.
Yeah.
I really hope they keep that whole energy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially with Sarah Jessica Parker. I think if she doesn't, isn't still the same blonde bimbo, I don't think that's gonna.
Whoa.
She was essentially a bimbo. Hey, I'm talking about like a stupid blonde is what I'm saying.
Hey,
Stupid
blondes get to
blonde in the movie.
blondes get to have more fun.
You're not wrong. But okay.
Yes, but
Tell me I'm wrong that she wasn't playing a bimbo. Think about it.
I don't disagree on that. I was just joshing. I mean,
she played into the whole blonde stereotype.
Anyways, continue, Shadow.
She's married to Matthew Broderick.
You didn't know that?
No. She's looking remarkably well for 56.
For the three sisters, the oldest one was the serious one. The second oldest one was okay, and then
The second oldest
the
one was
third
kind
one
of
was
stupid,
hot
but like the third one was definitely the stupidest.
yeah, the third one was the dumbest of them all, the blonde bimbo. So I mean, why wouldn't she play as the same character in the first one and not in the second one?
Yeah, no, I agree. What'd she say?
Go ahead and repeat it.
I said, y'all are stupid, shut up.
Okay, that's a Joker left. That's a Joker left. Christian is confirmed to be Joker.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I always cackle. I don't laugh. I cackle.
And also, on Sunday night in Dumbasses United, it turns out I'm actually Two-Face.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I actually
There's
see
no
more of a Solomon Grundy / Killer Croc kind of thing.
I don't know. Lou Ferrigno can pull off the voice.
He kind of gives me that Killer Shark essence.
King Croc,
You guys
Killer
watched
Croc.
Suicide Squad last night, didn't you?
No, I actually watched Mortal Kombat. That joy.
The new one? New one?
Yeah, new one.
Was it good? I've been wanting to watch it, but I've been thinking about it. It's like
There wasn't no Johnny Cage, but
the first two movies they made about combat were okay. The CGI kind of sucked.
In the
Well,
second
I mean,
one, for sure, yeah.
But this new one, I'm worried about like how it is with the new casting and everybody's in it.
It's really good casting. There's just no tournament. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Do not expect a tournament.
nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it because if there's no tournament. The whole movie was about the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Don't expect any heads being ripped off either.
No, I think they're gonna save that for the second one. There is plenty of gore in this movie, though. I will agree to that.
You also gotta pay attention at certain times because they'll go like fatality or flawless win.
The main character.
Flawless.
Honestly, the main character should have just been swapped out, but that's me.
No, I love the first reference, which is Kaino wins. You fucking
Yeah.
beauty. Oh, they didn't actually have that line in the movie though. It was in the trailer only.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. I was like, dude, you should have left in the fucking beauty line. That was fantastic. Kano is the
And
best part of that movie.
In this next movie, I want Kano to gain that fucking patch.
I agree.
I do like how they brought it in.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the whole, like, oh, you must find out what your arcana is. Like, they kind of muddled a lot of the lore. I'm like, okay, you don't have to have an explanation as to why certain people have powers, certain people don't. Also, Cole Young should have been Liu Kang. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know, because the director's like, well, I want a person of color to be the audience surrogate. I'm like, you have Liu Kang. Liu Kang was the main character in the original. You could make Liu Kang the original character. Yeah.
They'd probably kill off Cole,
I
though.
don't like how he did Kung Lao.
Kung Lao was done dirty in this movie. I agree.
I felt
Yes,
like there
you're
wasn't much of a friendly rivalry chemistry between Kung Lao and Kang.
There really wasn't.
All right, well, we got off topic. Any more thoughts, comments, concerns? We can bring this up in movie talks. Any more thoughts, comments, concerns on Hocus Pocus 2?
I'm ready for it.
I'm ready to watch the movie. To see how
Taking
it
thee
goes.
away to.
Joe, shut up. Yeah, let's just talk. What's up, buddy?
I
I
was
said I'm ready
thinking,
to see the movie and see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Because more than likely, when it comes out, more likely I'm gonna take my wife to go watch it because she likes the Disney movies and the Disney.
It's gonna
princesses
be.
and
I
shit
think
like
it's
that.
gonna be exclusively on Disney Plus.
Shit.
I don't think they're gonna
That
do
might
it. I don't think they're gonna do the theatrical release.
spend a little dough on.
Yeah.
That's what I will say. If I hear from friends like, yeah, it was really good. Okay, give me your Disney Plus.
I got you. I got you, buddy. I got you.
Oh no, I have Disney Plus. It's just I don't want to pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. I got you. Just create your own sub account. I got you. I pay for Disney Plus, Spotify, and HBO Max.
Hey, what's your Spotify login? I'm just kidding.
Joe, I will fucking kill you. And I don't know. It's my Facebook login, so I'm not gonna give that to anybody.
Baby Shark Lover 69 at gmail.com.
No. It's I log in through Spotify through Facebook. So
A
that's
lot of
all I
people
do.
do.
Well, technically, I already know your email.
You already know my email, but you're not gonna guess my password.
All he has to do is just reset the password. So
That's true too. All right. Anyways,
He's
on to our next topic. So
I'm
we
not
have
that.
gotten
I'm
a
evil, but I'm
metric.
not that.
So we've gotten a metric crap ton of leaks from the Spider-Man No Way Home set, but we actually officially have. I'm not going to show the official image because apparently Sony is taking a lot of those images down. But we do have the official leaked set photo of the Green Goblin costume, and from what I've seen, it looks fantastic. There was an artist rendering of it that somebody tweeted.
Hey, I'm not trying to cut you off, but I have to hop out. I need to eat.
You're good, buddy. You're good to go.
That's all good.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, we do have new set photos for, well, not new set photos, but like a leaked concept art of the Green Goblin suit, and it is the original Raimiverse suit, but we're seeing splashes of purple on it, with a little bit of gold elements on it, which means that this is a damaged suit from. It is the damaged suit from the point in time before Green Goblin is killed in the Sam Raimiverse. So we are getting Willem Dafoe back. That is official. But we also have ideas that he's probably going to be wearing a cloak. He's not going to be wearing the mask at all, and he is going to have like a little satchel, which is going to be really cool. I'm super excited to see this. I just want this damn movie already, and we only have to wait another month, so I'm super fucking excited about this. But yeah, I definitely want my second trailer. If you don't reveal the Sinister Six in the second trailer, I don't care about revealing Toby or Andrew, though definitely that is going to get butts and seats. Just reveal the Sinister Six in this movie, and I will be happy, and then you can not market the rest of the fucking month, and I will be even happier.
the question is who's playing Doc Ock and
Alfred
Molina.
Molina.
playing Doc Ock?
Alfred Molina. Thomas Hayden Church is confirmed to come back as Sandman. We also have from the Andrew Garfield verse, though granted not that exact version of Electro, Jamie Foxx is coming back to play Electro. And then we also have the Lizard coming back. And then apparently there is a secret cameo. I personally think it is going to be... I don't want to say it's Venom because this version of Venom from the Sony verse doesn't really seem like he would join the Sinister Six. I think he's just going to have a small cameo. I think the sixth Sinister Six villain is going to either be Ned as Hobgoblin, which would be fun, or...
I don't know how they set that up, though.
I don't either. The only other one I would say would probably be... Oh, man. I'm thinking... I'm just thinking it has to be... It has to be Scorpion. Because I'm telling you right now, they set up Scorpion in this trilogy. I think they're going to make this the surprise cameo Scorpion. I think that's really what it's going to be. So I can't wait for this movie. What do you guys think about the? Have you guys seen the leaked concept art for the photo or for the suit? For the
No, I've only
suit?
seen the trailer. I've only seen the leaked trailers of the new Spider-Man
No
movie.
Way Home.
That's all I've seen. Yeah, No Way Home. I've only seen the trailers. The trailer and the movie. The trailer makes the movie look good.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm hoping it does come out really good because I mean, I'm ready to see the other two Spider-Mans come back and help fight the Sinister Six.
We don't know if they're confirmed yet. I mean, we have it all but confirmed that they're coming back, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say this. Even if they don't show up, I still think that they're treating this like it is the last Tom Holland Spider-Man movie they're gonna make. And I think, yeah, I see it. Only because they are bringing in all these villains. We don't know how much of a stable relationship Sony and Marvel are doing.
And whether or not Marvel will dip into their wallet.
Yeah, I don't know. But that being said, I'm super excited about this movie. If you guys have any more thoughts, comments, concerns on the concept art for the Green Goblin suit, now's the time.
Bring it.
I haven't seen the concept art for it, but
Yeah.
I mean, the way you described it sounds really good, and it sounds like it should be. It just sounds really good. I mean, I'm ready for the movie to come out
Oh yeah, me
next
too.
month. I'm ready to go watch that whole.
Oh yeah, no, I agree as well. All right, on to our final topic. Disney Plus has actually released a lot of trailers lately, but we now have an official animated movie for The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I'm kind of digging the animation style here. I don't necessarily think Greg needed to wear a white shirt. That just, I don't know why, it bothers me that he's only wearing a plain white shirt. But other than that, I'm actually super excited about this because it looks like they're really just taking the characters, putting them into a 3D model, and like kind of doing a like animated version of the book. And I think they're following the book really close. I'm super pumped for this, but I'm also very cautious of it because I don't know how close to the book it's going to be. And if it is close to the book, the first book, while I personally love, is not my favorite Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. I have to say Roderick Rules is one of my favorites. So I would say that maybe, I think I would probably be more excited for Roderick Rules if this one does well. What did you guys think of the trailer?
Personally, the trailer was good. I liked it. The 3D version of it, beginning the book. Going from the book wise, I mean, makes the book and the movie look good at the same time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree.
It doesn't look like. It looks like because you said the writer's actually the original author is actually involved. It won't suck ass. Why not too much?
I don't know if he is, but I would be shocked if he wasn't. It doesn't seem like
The animation kind of tells me a story.
Yeah. Well, if you've read the original book, you know what the story is. I think they're gonna follow it relatively closely.
I read it when it was originally online.
Yeah.
On a website.
Yeah.
I read it when I read it when I was in elementary school and middle school, so it's been a while.
I read it like right in elementary school. It was like the #1 book that you could get. You guys remember the Scholastic Book Fair?
Oh yeah, those
Man, those things.
Those
were the
that
best.
book was the #1 book that you can get at the Scholastic Book Fair and shit.
And then the only other one was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Yeah. But any more thoughts, comments, concerns on this?
No.
No.
Don't give
I'm
me
just
the-
ready for the movie, so
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Christian, you
I'm
want
interested to watch it.
do you
What's
want
up,
the
buddy?
cheese touch?
The cheese touch.
That means no. He's like, I'm gonna give you the cheese touch in your ass if you're not careful, man.
What the fuck?
You almost made me spit out my Kraken. Don't ever make
wow.
me do that.
Oh, you're a Kraken drinker, bro? I need to go get me a bottle.
Dude, the biggest bottle. Okay, granted, I don't know about San Antonio. Total Wine, there's 1.75 liter, $26 of their black label.
Oh shit.
That's only $26.
I think when I was gonna buy it, it was like around $50 for the black label.
It depends on what bottle you were gonna get.
Um,
Yeah, if you get the biggest bottle, which is what I have over here, it was like $26. I think their like mid-size bottle is 15. Yeah, but I'm talking about like after
I think
tax.
it was the mid-size.
Yeah,
I
the
think it was
mid-size is like 23
my
plus
bottle.
tax. So, but anyways, this has been the SnodaCast episode 6. I've been your host, Black Chef 56. We were also joined by Shadow, though granted he left, and Yuli, which granted he left before we even got here. And of course, I've also been joined by Joe. And of course, Gallows. What did you think of the show, by the way, my guy? Did you like it? Do you think you want to join in on more?
Yeah, I would have fun joining it more.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
really would.
Yeah. All right.
I
Well,
just gotta get my movie knowledge up. That's it.
yeah, absolutely. And here's the best way to do it, honestly. I would highly recommend recommending it to anybody that you know that's going to like movie news and stuff like that. Always check out the Show Your Own Shit on the Discord server. I usually try to put it on there. If not, just ask for it and I can send you a link. But like I said, this has been episode 6 of the SnodaCast. I have been your host, Black Chef 56, aka Christian, and